Hey guys, it's Adrian with ProjectRamos.com, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Syllable D900 Mini Bluetooth headphones. And so let's go ahead and see what's inside the package here. Alright, QC stamp there. We've got the procedures and tips. Pretty simple. We also have another little instruction book here. Looks like it comes in different languages. And inside the box we've got the charging cable, standard micro USB to regular USB. You also get some earbuds, several, to be able to accommodate different size ear canals. Just two pairs here. And here's the headphones. I read ahead and found out that the box is also besides it being the box for the headphones, it charges the headphones as well. So there's the headphones there. Oh, it's actually three pairs. So the headphones already have a pair of little ear pieces there, so you get a total of 3 sets. And here's the box, and you've got the connection there for the micro USB connection to be able to charge the box, being that it's that's how you charge the headphones. And the box itself has little magnets here, so as soon as it gets close it snaps in place. And also in the box is a little carrying case, a little bag I mean, to put your charging box inside of. Alright, so that's it there for the unboxing of the D900 Mini Bluetooth headphones. Now, as far as pairing these things, they're Bluetooth, so there's a left and a right. One thing to note here is that the contacts that need to connect to the charging case, they'll come with a little plastic piece that you have to pull off. So make sure you do that. It's kind of hard to see sometimes, so just bear that in mind. You're going to have to do that, otherwise you're going to think that something's wrong with them because they're not charging. Alright, so we've got a left and a right, and on the headphones themselves they're marked. Not sure if you'll be able to catch that, but there's a little R on this one and an L on that one. Alright, and I jumped ahead and looked at the instructions online, and it says that the left one is the one that you use to pair to your phone. So got my phone here. I'm going to see how quickly we can get this guy to pair. So I'm in my Bluetooth settings here. So I'm going to turn on the left one, and there's a little light here. You hold it down for a few seconds and it'll start flashing red and blue, so that it's now in pairing mode. So I'm going to check here, and here they are, Syllable Mini. So I'm going to click on that, and we are now paired. And the nice thing about this, they're Bluetooth 4.1. So on my iPhone, I've got an iPhone 6s Plus. On the headphone icon, it's going to be real tough to see here, but on the headphone icon it gives you the little battery meter. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see there, but it gives you a little battery meter, so you get an idea of how much battery is left. So now that the left earbud is paired, then all you got to do is just hold down the right one for a couple of seconds and it will also turn on. Once it's on, then it syncs to the left earbud and you're good to go. So I'm just gonna play something here real quick just to make sure that it is operating, and it's working. Alright, so as far as specs go, they're completely wireless. You know, I've seen many of these earpieces on the market where you know, they say they're wireless, but then they're held together by a wire, even though it connects wirelessly to your to your devices. But these are truly wireless. There's nothing holding these two together. Let's see here. According to the specs, you should be able to get about 120 minutes of use out of these, so about 2 hours. And as far as charging out of the box, if the box is fully charged, you should be able to recharge your headset or your earbuds a total of between 4 to 6 times. And as far as charging time, let's see here. I don't think I'm not sure what the charging time is gonna be. I can't imagine it's gonna be very long. So I'm gonna take about a week. I listen to a lot of music and a lot of podcasts, so I'm gonna get a variation of sources in terms of music. I listen to a lot of different types of music, and podcasts, of course, you know, those vary depending on which podcast you're listening to. So I'm gonna take about a week, try these out, and see how they work out for me, and we will be back to let you know how it goes. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Thanks. Alright guys, we're back. I had a few days to test out the headset here, the earbuds, and I gotta say I was thoroughly impressed. Let's see here, I just want to run through real quickly what I found while using the earbuds. And as far as the way I was using them, you know, I go out for several walks during the day at work, and so during my walks I will either listen to music or I'll listen to podcasts, and then while I'm at my desk at work, I also use them to listen to music or podcasts as well. So I was able to you know, test them out in 2 different environments, you know, while I'm out on my walks, and also while sitting at my desk. And here's what I found. Let's see here. As far as the sound is concerned with music and podcast, it was the audio was very clean. It was clear. One of the things that I really liked about it was the low end response. It had a real good low end extension. One of the features that they've done with these earbuds is when you lower down the volume, whether you're listening to music or whatever it is you're listening to, the earbuds will actually amplify the low end, so that the low end is still audible even if you have it at a very low volume level. So that's a pretty cool little feature, because typically earbuds, once you have them at a low level, the low end just kind of isn't present. It's not audible. But with these, as you lower it down, the earbuds will amplify the low end so that it remains audible. But as far as at either high volume or low volume, the low end extension was real nice round full sound. And as far as the music that I tested these on, I listened to some pop records, I listened to R&B records, hip hop, alternative rock. So I had a little bit of a range of different types of music, and everything sounded really good to me. And once again, that low end response, real nice across all those genres. As far as the podcasts are concerned, those sounded pretty good too. Prior to these earbuds, I was listening to the earphones I normally use as far as going out on walks are the regular earbuds that the iPhone comes with. So in comparison to that, I think these are sound just as good, and in some cases, as far as the music is concerned, I think these earbuds actually sound better. Now, in terms of the charging time, I did use them. I gave them a full charge, and I used it until the batteries died out, and it took about 30 minutes to charge up. So once they were dead or close to dead, all I did was just pop them back into the charging case here, and as you can see, the little blue lights go on, and that's one of the cool features there. As long as the lights are on, that means that the earbuds are being charged. When the lights turn off, that means the earbuds are fully charged and ready to go. So it's a good indication of knowing when your earbuds have a full charge. So from being, and there we go, they were already fully charged, so as you can see it only took not even a minute to shut off. So it took about half an hour. What I like is that the phone, when these are operating, it shows a battery meter, so you get an idea of how much battery you have left. And as far as operating time, the manufacturer shows that they should last about 2 hours, and I did get about 2 hours out of them. So 2 hours is accurate. Just keep in mind that depending on how loud you're using these earbuds is going to affect how long the battery is going to last. Because at high volumes, it's going to take up more battery and obviously not give you as much battery time as you normally would if you don't use them as loud. So just keep that in mind. I was able to get 2 hours out of them. So and I wasn't at full blast. I was probably at about 75% most of the time, and at 75% I got the 2 hours out of it. Let's see here. As far as the fit goes, I use the smaller earpieces here, and I found that these were the most comfortable. The larger ones, they still fit, not a problem, but the smaller ones I found that they were a little more accommodating. So the way I would do it is, I would just plug it into my ear and then just kind of twist it around until it felt comfortable, but it was real easy to find a position that worked for me. So in terms of fit, I think they're very comfortable. While you're wearing them, they don't feel like they're going to fall out. At least while I was using them, they didn't feel like they were going to fall out at any point. So it's not like I had to sit there and readjust them or anything. Once I found the comfortable fit, I was able to use them for long extended periods of time. I think I used them for about almost an hour straight, and they still felt comfortable. It didn't irritate my ear canal or anything. So I think that one of the key things is to find one of the pieces, which this comes with 3 sets, that works the best for your size of ear canal, and you should be fine there. One of the other cool things about this is, being that they're 100% wireless, each earbud has a power button. So once they're both powered on, you can actually use either one to turn both of them off. Meaning, when they're both on, if I shut this one off, this one will automatically shut off as well. It sends a signal to the other to shut off. So it doesn't matter which one you use to shut the unit off. Both will simultaneously shut off, which I think is pretty cool. In terms of the Bluetooth range, you're going to get the typical range that you would get with any Bluetooth device. With a clear line of sight, I was able to walk away from my phone up to, I think it was about 150 feet. So I was able to get a pretty good range. I think the manufacturer says they're good up to 30 feet. I was able to walk away to 150 feet. And again, there's going to be a lot of factors that are going to affect how far you can walk away from your phone with these earbuds, in terms of if there's anything in the way in terms of walls or just different obstacles like that. But with a clear line of sight, I was able to walk away up to 150 feet and it had no problem streaming the music. And let's see here, as far as the cons, only the left earpiece has a microphone. So if you're going to take a phone call using this earpiece, only the left one has a microphone. So when a phone call does come in, the right one mutes and the left one is the only one you can hear the person talking out of, and again has a mic, so that's the only one that'll be used for phone calls. Now if for some reason you only want to use one earbud, like for instance I work, oftentimes I only use one headphone, that way I can still hear my phone ring, or if somebody walks into my office, I can hear them walking in. That's another drawback, is that the left one is the one that syncs to your phone, is the one that streams via Bluetooth. So you're going to have the left one on. Now if you want to use the right one and not the left one in your ear, then that means you're going to have both units turned on. And you're going to have the left one close by because they sync. The right earbud receives the audio stream from the left earbud, and the left earbud receives the audio stream from your phone. So you're going to have the left one on for sure. And if you want to use the right one only, you're going to have to also, you're going to have both of them on, even though the left one isn't being used. Hopefully that's not too confusing there, but I think you get my point. While I was using it, occasionally I would hear like a split second, not really a disconnect, kind of like a little bit of audible interference, kind of like almost like crackling, like as if it was having a little bit of a hard time keeping a solid connection with the phone. It wasn't anything that was annoying or that was making the experience of listening to the music horrible or anything like that, but it was a little bit noticeable. Not a big deal. It would only happen every now and again, not too often there. I did have one instance. Now again, the right earpiece streams the music from the left one, so they have to sync up. So there was one occasion where the right one dropped out for a split second. It didn't drop off for a long time. It was literally just a split second where the volume just lowered and then it came back up. It's I'm assuming that it lost its sync with the left one, so it quickly regained its connection. And again, it wasn't anything that would make it an experience that would make me feel like I wouldn't want to buy these. It just disconnected for a split second, it regained its connection, and everything went back to normal. But that only happened once in the time that I was using it. One other con is that once the battery does run low, and on your phone, on the battery meter, once it hits red, the earbuds start beeping to let you know that the battery's low, which is fine. The only problem is that it continues to beep. So if, in my case, I would just use them until the units shut off. But they beep so frequently that it gets to a point where you can't really enjoy the music that you're listening to or the podcast. So you might as well just shut them off at that point, even though technically the earbuds are still running. So that's another con. Other than that, I think this is a great headset to buy, or earpieces. The sound, I think, is very good, and especially for the price range of these, and the design of the earpieces going into the box, and while they're in the box it charges them, and the indicator lights stay on and shut off to let you know that the earpieces are fully charged, I think is a great design. I think it's and there we go, they just shut off, just to show you that that feature does work. I love the box. It feels real sturdy, and these magnets are pretty strong, so as soon as it gets close enough, it locks everything in place, and it's not going to open up on you easily. I mean, you have to really push on them. So overall, I would say for the price range, I think this is a great earbud set to buy. They're good for podcasts, really great for music. The low end response is really good. Overall sound quality, I loved it. I enjoyed all the music I played on it. I played different genres, and each one sounded really good. And especially that cool little feature where at low volumes it boosts the low end. It amplifies the low end so that the low end is still audible. I think all of that are great features that actually work, and I think they make a difference in the overall experience of using these earbuds. And the earpieces, they don't really attract too much as far as I hate to bring it up, but it's something that is an issue with earbuds. If you tend to produce a lot of earwax, the material that these earpieces are made of make it very easy to wipe that off if you happen to leave a little bit of earwax on there. It's like a silicone material, but it's a material that is very I don't know if you can tell, but it's very tacky in a way. So it's very easy just run your fingers or just run it through your shirt or something, and it cleans off very easily, and they pull off very easily too. So if you have that issue with earbuds, these are very easy to clean. So overall, I was very pleased with these earbuds. I really do think it's a good set to have if you don't have wireless Bluetooth earbuds. These are definitely ones to consider. And once again, these are made by Syllable, the D900 Minis. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.